everybody, I'm Dark Script and I'm here with Dark Cheese Puff and Code Lyco, and we're going to do the review over the More Explosives mod.
Hey everybody.
Hello.
I don't know who it's actually made by. We will post that in the description of it later. But, essentially, I'm just going to show you how you make all the stuff in this. And yeah. So, first thing you need to do is make the book, which actually instructs you on how to make all the other items in this game. Or in this mod, I should say. So, take a normal book, an ink sac on the top and the bottom, and lapis on the two sides, and it will turn into the instruction, which you can go into, and then you just click on any of these items, and it'll show you how to make it. So, like, if I want to make that, I click on it, and it tells me how to do it. And it next goes to all of the things it makes.
That is shagadelic.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Alright, so starting off, probably one of the most important parts of this is oil, which you can get from actually mining coal. It adds it to, whenever you mine coal, it'll randomly drop oil. So in this case it gave me 2. Sometimes it'll give you more and sometimes it'll give you less. It's pretty random actually. And you take your oil, 8 oil around 1 sugar, and it'll produce 4 pieces of plastic. And plastic is basically just made for all the explosives. And then you can also make this way with 5 oil and 4 slime balls. And this will also produce it. But that one makes 8 because I guess slime balls are more valuable. Yeah. And then, another thing, one of the early stuff you need to make is, this is fuse, which is just 3 gunpowder through the middle, and 3 string on the top and bottom, which will make 32 fuse. And fuse is, basically, just does this. And it's just a way to delay an explosive. Which is actually very helpful, considering most of these explosives take sizable chunks out of the world. And then, let's see, next thing go on to is the uranium rods and heavy matter, which is made out of obsidian. And you take 9 of it, and first, you're actually going to do this. First, you're going to take it into your crafting table and put it like this. And then it's going to make 6 heavy matter, which you take over to an oven and cook. And it will produce the rods. Just gonna wait for that. And there you go, uranium rods, which when you put them in your inventory do damage to you, as you can see. It's kind of slow, but the more you have, apparently the more damage it'll do.
Oh god.
And so okay, next thing. These are made for disarming explosives. Well, this is, yeah, that's the diffuser, which basically does what it says. And then if you take a button, it will turn into the blasting cap detonator, which is over here. You can set these blasting caps to frequencies, which any of these will work primarily. So whichever one you want, you just set it to it. And then click escape. Yep, there you go. Okay, so I don't know why the negative number doesn't particularly work, but you can set them on multiple frequencies. So if I want 1 on 1, and I want this one over here on something else, you can just set that one to 10. And then whenever I click, and then set this one to 1, one will blow up. Whenever I click and set it to 10, and it'll blow up. So that's actually kind of useful. And then take, let's see, 4 redstone and 4 iron. I'm gonna put them like this. I think this is right. It's either this or the other way. Okay, it's the other way. Oh my gosh, there we go. And that's what makes the blasting cap, which makes 4 of them. This is TNT with 4 plastic, which basically all your explosives are going to be made out of plastic of some sort, and TNT, which this makes C4. And C4 is kind of your lower end high explosive, which is over there. And that's going to take a second to get over there. I gave it plenty of time to get to it. But while we're waiting for that, I'd like to emphasize the water. Look how shiny it is.
I think it is beautiful, and what texture about that, by the way? Just wondering.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. Dan, never mind, we don't know. But that's what this is.
I think it was like Misa or something. I don't know.
Something realistic. We'll put that in the description, I guess. But
Yeah,
that's
that's
essentially what that will do. And it's actually kind of nice because it destroys water blocks within its parameter. Most explosives and mods don't destroy actual source blocks, which is nice.
That's actually pretty interesting.
Alright, so moving on to... Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So then taking your C4, you're going to take 9 of it and a piece of string.
what you got there?
And then you're going to put... I'm sorry, 8 of it in a piece of string. And then you're going to put it around like that, and it's going to make bundled C4, which is essentially just C4, and it just makes a bunch of them. Which I will go on over here and light this because I don't want to wait for this fuse. So this is what that does. And this is more powerful than normal C4.
Gosh. The anticipation is...
I'm going to touch it before it blows up.
Don't.
No, I'm gonna
Why?
do it.
Go,
I'm gonna
go,
do it.
go,
Oh,
go,
yeah.
go.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
run!
Run. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was actually plenty of time.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not.
That was
touching a
pretty
cactus.
intense. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it
oh
breaks
my
up into...
Yikes. That...
Which does substantial damage.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that would devastate someone's house. You don't... Yikes.
Yeah, that would do some damage.
Yeah.
But it's made out of netherrack and 5 C4, which you're going to put your netherrack like that, and your C4 like this, and it's going to make lava bomb. And the lava bomb does this. This is actually a very good way to get obsidian, and then you just put water on it. Which is another thing that this mod makes is water bombs, which we will show you in a minute.
These are pretty awesome.
And boom. It also turns sand into glass, apparently, as you can see. Alright, and now next one is a time bomb, which is made out of the repeaters and C4 like that, which is going to make time bomb. And time bomb is going to... Let's see, where did I put it? I think it's over here. Yes. Okay, well the time bomb, you basically just click on it and set a time that you want it to go for, which can be anywhere from 10 seconds to I'm pretty sure half an hour, because I guess some people want to wait 30 minutes for it. But yeah, if you want to leave this under your friend's house, if this was server proof, then that would actually work. But unfortunately this mod does not work for the server as far as we know right now. But maybe in the future it will. Because I would definitely be the person to put this under somebody's house and leave it for 30 minutes, and yeah.
Down to mine.
Oh.
Then you come back to, oh my gosh.
That has a relatively large explosion.
Oh my goodness.
It blew paintings off of our house. Yeah. Wow. So it removed the paintings from our house. Yeah. But as you can see, that did some pretty sizable damage here. And let's see if we fly up. There we go. That's what it does. And then apparently it removes paintings very well, so just in case you want to take your friend's paintings out, you can lay that down.
No, I don't know if you were just getting into this, but I have to ask, what are those, like, tower-like things on the right?
These things?
Yeah.
Those are missiles, which we'll get to that. And
Okay.
that's actually a pretty cool part of this. Okay, now this is probably the most devastating weapon in this mod, which is the bomb, hence called nuclear explosives, which when you make it will produce 5 slime balls, because I guess that's just the side effect of making nuclear explosives, apparently. I'll just do that. So, nuclear bomb is, like, it's ridiculous as far as what it can do. There we go.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
Yeah, no, I'm bailing. I'm
You're not.
No, I'm gonna make it. No, I'm gonna make it. Make it. And there it froze. So, whenever that loads, you will get to see. Oh. Okay, well, it's crashed.
It'll take even longer. No.
The epic intensity was too much for our computer to handle.
What happened?
It crashed.
Oh god.
So we're gonna have to fix that, and I'll be.
Like, I've seen it before.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's got a bunch of stuff. Oh, this is the one with, like, the mining thing. Tunneling. Yeah, the tunnel one.
Yeah. So waiting for the world to load. And there we go. That is what you're about to see. The nuke does to your world. And it's taking a minute here to load, but we'll get to it in a second.
Oh my goodness!
What a huge explosive.
That's pretty devastating. So,
Wow.
one of the most devastating weapons in Minecraft.
Ever!
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, that's the biggest thing.
I have all my creative stuff back on. Go away. Okay, so those are the explosives as far as placeable blocks. And then this is a tunneling explosive, which is made like this. You take your stone on the bottom and pour C4, and it's going to produce this tunneling explosive. And tunneling explosives are basically exactly what they sound like. You point them in a direction, and this is going to take the side of this off probably, but this is what it does. Oh, no it didn't. Okay, well it mines basically a perfect column, and it gives you apparently 100% drop rate. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it gives you 100% drop ratio.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And now I have more stuff in.
Well, that'd be very useful in a mining tunnel when you just want to blow.
Or you just want to take your friend's house out. Most of these are just would be wonderful for that. Alright, here's another thing that's really kind of cool. You take 3 TNT in the middle, and take 6 plastic, and it makes debt cord. And, hang on, I have to turn the music down because Minecraft music is absurd.
Hey. I think C4 is C418, yeah. I think it did a pretty good job.
So anyway,
I mean, it could be worse.
it's like a cord, essentially, and it places in the sound of, kind of sounds like grass, I think, but
Yeah.
like it simultaneously explodes, which really doesn't give you any drops whatsoever, but it's cool.
Just fun to watch.
The only thing is they do explode simultaneously, so it's probably good to put a fuse on that. And then another thing here that's a fun weapon is, this is a bazooka, basically. And it's crafted like this. You take your gunpowder at the bottom, you take the iron, 3 on each side, and it makes your bazooka. And the bazooka, essentially, is exactly what it sounds like. It'll shoot any of these 3 blocks. I don't know, does it shoot any more than that?
It shoots all the TNT blocks.
Apparently it shoots any TNT. I think that also includes nukes, but I wouldn't shoot it because I don't think most computers handle it. Our computer really doesn't handle it, and our computer's halfway decent. But when you shoot the bazooka, it will shoot... Apparently C4 is first on its list of things to fire when you have them all in your inventory. But it'll get a pretty good distance. That disappeared. But yeah, it'll shoot any of those blocks, and they will essentially just do the same thing that they normally do, except for in a bazooka format. Shoot it somewhere else.
Or at your friend's house.
Or yeah, primarily at your friend's house. Exactly. Exactly.
I'm not sure what's going on.
That'd be great if that discontinued, thank you. Alright, so another thing that's kind of cool, it's actually pretty fun, is, it basically is a firework. And you take a fire charge, which is made out of, gunpowder, is it gunpowder, flint, and, coal, or? I don't know, but you make a fire charge.
I think it's that, yeah.
And you make obsidian around it and gunpowder at the bottom, and it will make a firework box, basically. And you have to put like a switch or something next to it, and when you click it, it will shoot a firework up, which is kind of useful and amusing.
So yeah, you can.
So yeah, there's that.
You can do that at your friend's house or something.
And then this. Well, here, let me show you this first. You take plastic and gunpowder, and you're going to take plastic like that and gunpowder like this, and it's going to make rocket fuel. And rocket fuel, which here, take 6 iron, 2 rocket fuel, and whatever explosive you want to use, the head, it only works with these 3, and it'll produce these 3 missiles, which is just a normal missile, lava missile, and nuclear missile, which do the same thing as the blocks, but they're in a missile form. So making the missiles like this, rocket fuel down the center, and explosive at the top, so it'll produce a missile. The only thing with missiles, though, is I don't know if it's a glitch. I assume it is, because no matter how many you put down, the item never goes away. But when you click into it like this, you have your coordinates, X and Z, which you're going to enter, and then when you enter them, you hit launch. So here are the 3, what they look like, and I'm going to go into this, and let's say -4 and 330. And these are in coordination to where you spawned in the world, is what the X and Y will be in coordination with. And then there it goes. It launches. Goes way up in the sky.
Oh my gosh.
And the graphics from this is on a texture pack right now, so in normal default texture, it actually has a much thicker smoke trail. But in this texture pack, not only does the sky flicker red, but it apparently has a thin smoke trail. And that's what it does. So that's kind of fun. You can just drop that on somebody if, again, it was server.
Yeah, you could go to your friend's house. Find your friend's house, find his coordinates,
Run up to his house,
and then run away, and then remember, as long as you remember his coordinates.
Yeah, hit F3 there. When you get to his house, hit F3,
exactly.
Write his coordinates down, and then, yeah, you're a mile away, and he just sees this.
Or just aim at his front door. So it's like, hey, dude, come outside of your house. I want to give you something. He comes out his front door. It falls literally right in front of him, and he dies. His house explodes.
As a rule of thumb, anytime someone says in Minecraft they want to give you something, it means you're gonna die pretty soon. Actually.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Like, boom.
Or at least that's when we play.
And that one produces lava, because that was a lava missile, which will produce obsidian when it touches water like normal lava does. And then, of course, there's a nuke, which I will show you last, because it's just the most fun. But that's what it makes, and these are the ones that will form into a missile. Then you got, this is kind of fun, these are smoke grenades, and They're made out of 4 sugar, 4 gunpowder, and whatever color you want it to be. Which I don't think it doesn't work with all the colors. It only works, I think, with those 8. But it's made like that. So whatever color dye you want, you put that in the middle, and it'll make it. And then again, let's set this today. The texture pack we're on right now makes it difficult to see. The smoke is normally a lot thicker, but it still looks, I mean, you get the idea. And it'll slide for a while, and then it'll go poof, and make smoke.
Continuously sliding.
Yeah, while it slides. Actually, I think it might sit, okay, if it falls in something, it'll sit still.
Yeah.
But
when
it's usually a lot thicker when it's on normal Minecraft. So, I mean, this is a texture pack, is why it looks like this. Normally it would be a really thick smoke. You wouldn't even be able to see. Oh, I fell in. Anyway, so that comes in these colors. Black, red, green, white, blue, and yellow. Also, if you have a slower computer, it probably will lag. Just because smoke tends to do that. This is a fun one too. This is a bomb, which is basically the same thing as a grenade in most bombs that have explosives. So you put your iron around it like this, 8 iron, and then TNT in the middle, and it'll make 6 bombs. And bombs are very literally like a hand grenade, which it won't detonate until it hits the ground or something that it's thrown at. It'll stay in the air, I'm pretty sure, as long as you want. But when it hits the ground, it blows up. So that's cool. Excellent weapon. And let's see here. There's only a couple more things in this one. That's the bombs. And alright, this is fun. These are not terribly useful as a weapon, but as far as just destroying things, they're helpful. They make water bombs, and it gives you your bucket back. And the water bomb, yes, will blow up into water.
So you can throw that at your friend's house.
And yeah, it generates source squares, so it does not go away. And then let's see, lastly, this is probably honestly my favorite weapon in this, just because I feel like if this was server, it would be the most fun. So, and this is a landmine. You take your TNT and pressure pads like that, and then it's going to make 6 landmines. And to make a anti-personal mine, you take 5 arrows and around it, and it's going to make that kind of mine, which I'll show you what these do. I need to find somewhere that's not blown up. Alright, so this is an anti-personal, and you step on it, and it will throw arrows everywhere.
Oh wow, wow.
My goodness.
Yeah.
You're not gonna live from that.
No, if I wasn't uncreative, I would have definitely almost died.
Almost?
Yeah. In my case, I would have lived. But,
I see.
yeah, you don't understand. Anyway, these are just normal, which, this is a cool thing. You can click on it again with your right click, which is the same thing, it lays it, and it'll basically, I like to think of it as cloaking, because I like StarCraft.
Oh, no way.
So it'll cloak your mines. So you can't
That's
see
amazing.
them. And then when someone drops on them, it will jettison them.
Oh.
Does that work for the arrows?
Yeah, actually I think it does. I'm pretty sure. I've actually never tried it with the arrows, but let's find out. Oh yeah, it does. It works for the arrow as well. So yeah, they'll just be walking along. That's gonna lag a little bit.
Is there actually any possible way to avoid that then?
There's
Avoid
slow
those?
motion,
I mean,
yeah,
they're close. Is there any way to see them at all?
Maybe if you...
Well, no. You can, though any player, if this was server, as I said, I keep going back to that, but if you right-click on it again, it'll turn it back. But you can see the outline. It looks like a snow layer, but it's invisible. But you can see the outline. And the diffuser...
If there's a huge grassy field and you know it's a minefield, you can just keep clicking on the ground.
Clicking with your right mouse button, exactly. to
But it would
save
take
yourself from
forever
mines
to
that
get
you
through the
would
field.
then-
That's the.
Exactly. So that is basically it, except for the nuclear missile.
Which we save best
Which-
for last.
I'm pretty sure is gonna be epic.
I'm pretty crash.
Yeah, it will probably crash, just as a warning. And in the event that happens, you may take a bathroom break.
A very, very short bathroom break.
Yeah, because we'll be back in about 30 seconds.
'Cause
But
yeah,
here
need
goes
this.
the nuke, and
Oh my gosh,
that might be too close to my house. Well, we might lose something.
Cool, it didn't crash.
That's actually pretty good. I'm surprised.
Oh, I think there's
Oh.
something missing.
Look, hey, there's... Oh, never mind. I was looking for a mine shaft before it
There's
loads.
a pretty big cavern
That's a
there.
nice cavern, though. I think I saw a piece of diamond maybe in there. We'll have to go back and look at the video. Anyway, that's essentially what your nuclear blast will do. So feel free, due to the supposed glitch of the missiles being constantly placeable without using the missile ID, you can essentially turn your entire world into gigantic bowls. You can make huge swimming pools.
Yeah,
Get
that's
water
just,
bombs and just fill them up.
that just took something, like, there's a piece of your world missing that was there.
Yeah, so, you know, enjoy, essentially. And that is the More Explosives mod. We will have details, more specifically about who posted it and all of that. But, for now, there you go. Yes, thank you. Thank you. That was good.